Welcome back to the channel. Today's story is one the palace would probably prefer to forget, but the cameras, the headlines, and the public memory won't let it go. This is the day Prince Andrew faced his most humiliating moment, yet as removal trucks reportedly rolled up to Royal Lodge, signaling a stunning fall from royal privilege. Let's break down exactly what happened, why it matters, and what it means for the future of the monarchy. For years, Prince Andrew lived at Royal Lodge, a sprawling 30-room mansion in Windsor Great Park, once occupied by the Queen Mother. The residence symbolized his status as a senior royal and member of the inner circle. But over time, his reputation unraveled, and with it, his royal privileges. What we're witnessing now isn't just a change of address. It's a public reckoning. The turning point came after a series of controversies that severely damaged Andrew's standing. From his disastrous interview to mounting pressure from the public, media, and palace insiders, his role within the monarchy became increasingly untenable. While he was once seen as a trusted representative of the crown, today he's viewed as a liability. And that shift has had very real consequences. Royal Lodge isn't just a home, it's a symbol. Losing it sends a powerful message. Andrew's place within the royal hierarchy has fundamentally changed. When reports surfaced that removal trucks were spotted outside the property, many saw it as confirmation that his royal era was officially over. The optics were brutal, a once powerful prince reduced to packing boxes and facing the quiet exit of royal life. Behind palace walls, sources suggest there has been growing pressure to relocate Andrew to a smaller, more discreet residence, likely Frogmore Cottage or another less prominent royal property. This move isn't just about space. It's about image management. The monarchy under King Charles is working hard to modernize, streamline, and distance itself from scandal. Andrew's continued presence at Royal Lodge stood in direct contrast to that mission. This moment also reportedly coincided with the loss of additional royal privileges, including honorary titles and financial support once tied to his duties as a working royal. While Andrew technically still holds the title of Duke of York, his public role has been stripped away, and his influence within royal circles has all but vanished. The removal trucks, symbolic or real, reflect a deeper removal from power, prestige, and public trust. For the public, this moment feels like long overdue accountability. For decades, royal privilege insulated Andrew from consequences. But now, the system that once protected him appears to be dismantling his remaining advantages piece by piece, room by room. What makes this moment especially humiliating is how public it has become. Royal relocations are usually handled quietly, discreetly, and behind palace gates. This, however, has played out under the glare of headlines and social media. Photos, reports, and speculation flooded online, turning a private family matter into a global spectacle. The symbolism couldn't be clearer. Andrew's fall from grace is no longer hidden. This isn't just about where he lives, it's about how the monarchy wants to be seen. King Charles has repeatedly emphasized a slimmer, more accountable monarchy, one that reflects public values and expectations. Allowing Andrew to continue living in a prestigious royal residence undermined that vision. Removing him sends a message that royal privilege is no longer unconditional. There's also the financial angle. Royal Lodge is an expensive property to maintain. Reports suggest that Andrew struggled to meet the upkeep costs, another factor contributing to the push for relocation. In a time of rising public scrutiny over royal finances, allowing a disgraced royal to occupy such a costly residence would be difficult to justify. Some royal watchers believe this move is part of a larger effort to reshape the monarchy's future, with Prince William and Princess Catherine increasingly stepping into central roles. The institution is shifting toward a new generation. There is little room or patience for figures associated with scandal. Andrew's removal from Royal Lodge marks a symbolic clearing of the past to make way for the future. But what does this mean for Andrew personally? Sources suggest he is deeply unhappy with the situation, viewing it as a final humiliation after years of isolation and loss. Once a globe-trotting royal envoy, he now lives a quiet, restricted life away from public duties, public favor, and public sympathy. The removal trucks weren't just carrying furniture. They were carrying away the last visible remnants of his former royal status. Public reaction has been mixed, but largely unsympathetic. Many believe this move should have happened years ago. Others see it as a necessary step to protect the monarchy's reputation. Very few view Andrew as a victim in this scenario. Instead, this moment is widely seen as a consequence of choices, actions, and failures that can no longer be ignored. This also sends a powerful signal about how royal scandals are handled moving forward. No longer are senior royals immune to accountability. The institution is evolving, and with that evolution comes a new standard of responsibility. Andrew's situation serves as a cautionary tale. Even royal blood cannot shield someone forever. The optics of removal trucks at Royal Lodge may linger in public memory far longer than any official statement ever could. Images like these become symbols, and this one symbolizes the end of an era for Prince Andrew. No press release, no palace spokesperson, no carefully worded announcement could match the impact of that visual. This moment also raises questions about what happens next. Will Andrew continue to live quietly on royal property? Or will he eventually be removed entirely from the royal estate? Will his remaining titles be reconsidered? And how will the monarchy continue to distance itself from his legacy while preserving its own future? What's clear is that this chapter is far from over. Andrew's fall from grace has been long, painful, and increasingly public. The removal trucks may represent just one scene in a much larger story, one about power, accountability, privilege, and the changing face of the British monarchy. As viewers, we're watching history in real time. The monarchy, once seen as untouchable, is now being reshaped by public opinion, transparency, and evolving values. Andrew's most humiliating day is also a turning point not just for him, but for the institution itself. Let us know what you think in the comments. Do you believe this move was overdue? Should the monarchy go even further? Or is this the right balance between accountability and tradition? Your thoughts matter, and we want to hear them. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more royal news, scandals, and exclusive updates. Until next time, stay curious and stay informed.